Yo, what's up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, but anyways, the Oilfield update. I really don't know much about it right now. It's my understanding that it's still pretty bad out there if you're trying to be a truck driver in the oil fields. That could be different. I don't know, but I think once this coronavirus shit lifts and once the presidential election gets underway, I think it'll be a lot better. There'll probably be a surge or a boom or whatever you want to call it. But for now, just focus on getting a job that you love, or if you don't love your job and you got a family to support, just stick it out until you can find the job that you love. You know what I mean? I don't know what else to tell you. This is my last week of being a garbage man. Thank fucking God. I was just sitting here kind of thinking about like advice that I've been reaching out to people who've given me. Some people give me some pretty solid advice, but I think the worst advice you can give somebody if they're in a situation where you really don't like your job is to tell them to stay, because I don't know, I think life's way too short for that, and I put a lot of heart into my job, or I put a lot of heart into whatever I do, and if I'm not like enjoying the moment and I'm not enjoying my job, then it's like, fuck dude, it's super fucking depressing, you know what I mean? And me personally, I don't like to live that way. I don't know. Maybe I'm a different breed or whatever, but I like doing something that I fucking love. I'm hoping I can find this out in Minneapolis. It seems like the spot, you know what I mean? Besides the black ice in the winter, I'm not too thrilled about that and the fucking frigid temperatures, which, I don't know, I'm not like super afraid of the cold temperatures. The driving outside in the ice that I'm not really a fan of. As far as you guys can see, you guys probably already know that from watching this channel for a little bit, but yeah, that's all. I'm actually thinking about somebody was commenting last night saying how like I'm just all over the place, which it's not far from the truth, but I like to give them shit about it. But I was thinking about flying down to Florida, seeing what's going on with this dump truck job that I applied for, because there's like two of them that are decent money right now, and I'm just curious. But the thing is, with Florida, for some reason, it doesn't, like, I don't love it. I like it there, you know what I mean? It does feel like home. But, like, the Midwest, the North Midwest feels like fucking awesome. I don't know how to describe North Dakota or Minneapolis, like, just the vast plains like that. I don't know what it is. It fucking turns me on. I know this Nantucket shit fucking sucks. It's like the fucking opposite of that shit, dude. Driving out here fucking sucks. There's so many bicyclists and so much commotion going on in the street. I'm surprised I can even make this video right now, you know what I mean? It's just like, I've become so adept and so used to it that like it doesn't even faze me when people are just cutting me off all the time. And I'm like, whatever. So that is one thing good about doing something that sucks. You definitely form some patience from it. Yeah, so. Do I take this left? I'm going to do a house route now. I did do my little packer run, which I did the dumpsters. Now I gotta go do the fun old household fucking garbage on Nantucket. Go find the fucking trash barrels and go throw it in the back of the pickup truck. Fucking horrible, dude. Fucking horrible. Definitely save a little bit of money, you know. That's about it. Can't wait to get off this island. So my fucking brother was coming out yesterday, and then there's something up with him, man. He's been kind of on and off drugs for a while now, and yesterday he came to visit, and it seems like he was definitely on drugs because he came to visit, right? And he comes to visit, and then he hits me up. He's like, oh yeah, I'm here. He's like, he brought his bike. He's like, I'm just gonna go for a little bike ride, then we'll meet up later. I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, I'm gonna go find this lighthouse. He goes to a fucking lighthouse that's like 10 miles away. But the thing is, like 5 miles of that, you gotta literally walk on sand. And I tried to tell him that. I'm like, dude, you're gonna be like stuck out there. Like, you can't ride your bike out there. You know what I mean? And then he goes in this crazy ass story on how he let somebody watch his bike so he could go walk to the lighthouse. And then he's just a maniac, you know what I mean? And then he was telling me he's not on drugs and whatnot. I'm like, dude, it seems like you're on drugs. But anyways, so he stole my fucking free workout that he was gonna bring here. Well, he did bring here. He brought it here, and he stole my fucking free workout because he got pissed at me for some reason. I'm like, dude, why are you getting so fucking... He just got pissed at me. He got pissed at me for no fucking reason. That's why... he just got pissed at me for no reason. And he was bringing up, like, past shit that I've done to him, which... You know what I mean? I've done shit to people in the past, and he just brought it up, but it was, like, from, like, 10 years ago. I'm like, dude, that happened 10 years ago. And he was doing all this crazy shit, telling me to wire him money. He wanted me to wire him like $500 last night because since he went to that lighthouse, he was planning to take the ferry here and ferry back in one day. But since he went to that lighthouse, he lost track of time, apparently, and then he had to stay the night here, which I guess he just like stayed the night here as a homeless person, which is fucking weird because he didn't have to do that if he met up with me earlier in the morning, because we could have just coordinated something where he could stay at my company housing, but he was being a fucking weirdo. Yeah, well, anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that apparently, because I did. It's content. The life of Ken Lucas, huh? Some of y'all are interested. But yeah, there's some crazy people out here, and we gotta pray for them all, especially if they're your family. And yeah, let's go. Posting every other day now, or every day. Now, let's go. Let's go. Even if I have nothing to talk about, I'm just gonna make shit up to talk about. How about that? Who's down? Who's down to listen? Who's down? Alright. Till next time. Bye-bye.